and have a look at it. The equinox reading as well is amazing. But anyway, let's get straight on here. This is the Astroflower, emotional sort of side, relationship side. This is your finances, jobs and business. This is your overall energy and the karmic messages. Weeks 1, 2, 3 and 4. There you go. So let's just go straight in here. So Capricorn, has it arrived? Has that big moment arrived for you? It's been permanently on the cusp for quite some time. It's been brewing. Whatever it's going to be, it seems like it's going to be amazing. Let's just have a look what's going on here. Let's get into the overall energies. Right, you're moving into your autumn period now. So there's a on the speed of your vibration, of your energy, it sort of starts slowing down about this time now. It's 3 months before your birthday, so here's a bit of a slowdown, but there is this wave still pushing it through. You know, I want to say, don't give up. Your miracle is on its way. That's what it feels like. It feels like there's so much stuff going on in the world that it's your miracle laws. There's plenty of gifts coming your way. I think it's going to be this month here that's going to the tides are going to turn basically by the looks of things. And yeah, there's the overall energy is just gift after gift after gift after gift. Could be you the gift, but and what you give to others, which I think would be a good idea as well. But in general, I think it's gifts coming in from you or realizations, basically. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. Now, this is the karmic message. Sometimes when you don't try so hard, the Fool wanted to jump out there, by the way, just in case. When you don't try so hard, it becomes a lot easier for everything. So you're not putting too much pressure on things. I think that's what, take your foot off the gas a little bit by the sounds of it. He doesn't want to come out, so there's going to be another one that's going to come. So that's the one. Change of fortunes within your relationships. I think this has been on the cards for some time. I think it's already been going through you over the last month. Bit of intuition going on. But in general, it could be a case of, say, like, I got a funny feeling of love in a way. It's like you're really going to, you may have been trying too hard and it might have been difficult to get that person or to connect with your partner. And this time here, it's like if you relax and just let it roll, it seems like other connections are going to be made. So it's almost going to be like a completion in a way. So if you're looking for love, this is probably going to be a good month for you for that sort of thing. If you're already in love, it seems like there's going to be a moment where you really sort of combine together. If not, if you're within the other realms, as it were, within your relationships, so family, friends, and community, and that sort of thing, it seems like there's going to be a changing tide for you. You've gone for a little bit of a dark night of the soul, as it were, and it seems to be coming out the other side. Let's see what's going on in the first week, noting that in the collective reading, the first week on both sides was pretty hectic. This is pushing through here. There's still connections to be done, I think, and it seems like tying up loose ends in a way. These two definitely want to come out. They can't. Tying up loose ends. What did I say about sort of like the messages that will come through will help you to just mature yourself in the way, like a good wine, mature yourself in the way of your emotions, so it can be a little bit easier going for you. And I think it's good to hear the messages in this first week of October, and because it's going to influence you for the rest of the month by the looks of things, because it's a real starting block. Let's just see what's going on in week 2. there's a real spike in week 2. So could be the moment where it sort of connects, as it were. It completes and gets into completion. Page of Wands. So starting off on a journey, starting off on a learning and understanding. I think it's understanding your passions. And I think this is what it is. When you give it a little bit of temperance or a little bit of control, your passions, all of a sudden you can also accelerate and allow your passions to flow a lot easier. So I think this is what this month seems to be doing here. We're moving into now the 3rd week, and this 3rd week is like it's when you get the first of the 2 eclipses around about the 23rd, and it's moving into that transition point that was the eclipses that were back in Taurus, and it's opposite sign now in Scorpio. So let's see what happens in the 3rd week. This feels like this wave is breaking for you. So it's finally here, as it were. It's harmony, peace and tranquility and feeling your place. Look at that. You got the 2 kings. If you're going to get 2 kings that are really poised, I suppose the King of Pentacles is very good as well. You know, and the King as well. They're all very poised sort of cards. But here you have the King of Swords. So it's through judgment, through understanding, learning. You've learnt a lot whilst you've been climbing that mountain. Now you've got to the top. You can see clearly. You can see clearly now. The rain has gone. So, yeah, it's going to be. I think you're going to see a lot of things very clearly. There's a few things in your life that I said in this beginning here is all about tying up loose ends. You just have a little bit of control over your emotions. Don't let them flow out of control. And it's going to lead over the next 2 weeks and then 3 weeks. The 2 weeks being very exciting, like some sort of thing happening for you to really mark the month. And then when it happens, it's going to make you feel a lot more at ease with yourself and at one with yourself. Okay, that's in the 3rd week. We will be coming out to the 4th week, but we're doing that in the combining the 2. Let's just see how the karmic message goes. This is don't give up. Your miracle is arriving. I think, have you been working on long-term plans? If you have, then I'd like to see whether it's going to turn up this month. That things really come together. Like, it's almost as if you've been working on 4 or 5 plans that are sort of interconnected, and they're gradually working together and kind of going doom. And this could be about your job, this could be your business or your projects and stuff like that. And it's just sort of saying, I think it's reiterating the overall energy. Don't give up. This is fantastic. Fantastic, Capricorn. You know, you've got the world, change of fortunes. You've got the wheel, change of fortunes. Then you got the world, a change of a cycle. I think this is coming in this month. I'm really looking forward to seeing these next few cards because I'm Capricorn as well. So yeah, there's a definite change coming in for you. Let's just see what's going on in the 1st week. First week in October, things are going to start changing quite quickly for you. Yeah, really quite quickly. And you might get a bit of news that, like, it could be a news on a promotion, on a job, or maybe even like a mortgage for a house, or, you know, starting your business and getting that business loan in order to get the business expansion. Yeah, it's definitely working with other people. This is it, where I'm sort of like in the business sort of sense. It's definitely something to do with, you know, taking on a loan or investing with other people, or yeah, it's a new cycle. It's a new way of living for you coming up in the financial sort of side. Let's just see what's going on. And you've got that expertise to bring to the party. That's the thing, Capricorn. Let's see what's going on in week 2. for many of you, or for, regardless of your situation, if you're looking for a job, I think week 2 is when you're going to really hear about it. If not, I think, success. I think this is it. I think this week here is this breaking of the wave. Week 2 of October. I'm just so going to look forward to your weekly readings now. This is probably, I don't want. We'll talk about it at the end. I don't want to preempt it. So okay, let's just see what's going on in week 3. Yeah, this was like recognition. All those plans coming together, those 5 or 6 plans coming together, and this one here is basically taking your throne, being your boss, and expressing your understanding. So, your learning curve, your expertise. I think this is what you're going to be expressing. So you're going to be in a situation where you've got a new cycle coming in. In the first week, your expertise is going to be recognized by others who also have expertise that can go nicely with yours expertise. And then you're going to get this sort of real glow up moment, amazing glow up moment, and then followed by the expression of that expertise. And it's almost like, it's bossing it up. It's almost like you've become the boss in a situation in regards to that sort of money and stuff like that. Let's just see what's going on in the 3rd and 4th week. A lot of movement. A lot of movement. I think there's possibilities of a lot of movement. Maybe moving house or changing area, or just in your business moving lots. And it looks quite big distances as well. But it's almost as if you're surrounded by paparazzi. It's like you're creating a buzz here, Capricorn, by the looks of things, a real sort of buzz. It's the fruition. It's those long-term plans that you've been working on, those 5 things. All of a sudden, I think in the end of October, and this is that transition between the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, you're going to have this moment you kind of feel like, I've made it. I've done it. So it's a really, really good month for you, Capricorn. Your reading will be coming out on Thursday night in a timestamp on the Earth energies. I'm going to do it as one because I want to start comparing the elements and the qualities and modality, as it were, and just see how they connect between the same element signs. So your element will be coming out on Thursday during the day. In the meantime, Capricorn, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.